Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's the start of 2023, so I'd like to take this opportunity just to do a quick review of the year that was 2022 on YouTube, what you guys found the most interesting from the number of views, the kinds of people and demographics from YouTube analytics that are looking at the channel and getting hopefully good value from it. And if you're not familiar with YouTube in terms of having a channel yourself, some of the analytics you get from YouTube that I'll share with you as part of this video are actually really interesting. I'll also cover my top 5 videos in terms of views and bottom 5 which you guys didn't really seem to take to, as well as discussing some of my plans for the channel and other different forms of media for the year ahead of 2023. So I hope you find it useful.
My name's Adam Morton, and I've written a couple of books on Snowflake. I've also been lucky enough to speak in front of my peers on a number of occasions. I've lived and worked in the UK, Europe and Australia during my career, and today I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can fulfill their career potential by adding as much value as I can around data strategy and modern cloud data platforms. And in this video, I'm going to go through the highs and lows of 2022 for this YouTube channel. So let's dive into some of the YouTube analytics that are provided by YouTube Studio when you have a channel. And so you can see here that over 50%, over half of the viewers in the year 2022 came from just 2 countries, the US and India, at 29.3 and 26.9% respectively. Huge demand for this technology. Obviously these countries are disproportionately large compared to some of the others on the list, and they're followed by the UK, Australia, Canada, and in Germany, a non-English speaking country there, coming in at 1.6% of the overall views. Really great to see that. But again, US, India, strong demand, huge countries, lots of people there. So I always get a lot of interest and a lot of comments. And funnily enough, a lot of my membership in terms of the Master in Snowflake program come from these 2 countries as well. Just moving on to check out the viewer age and looking at the breakdown here. It doesn't come at any surprise that the people in terms of age demographics are ranging between 25 and 44 years of age. Again, the members of my program come to me that typically got between 10 to 15 years experience in the IT world or working with data analytics technologies and business use cases and developing those. So data engineers, data solution architects, data analysts, those are the kind of roles and of those people that come to me to join the program. So again, hitting that target market there of people who are experienced, working in those kind of roles on a day-to-day basis, and are coming to the channel to get an idea of how to best use and deploy some of the features of modern cloud data platform tools such as Snowflake, dbt, and Fivetran. Let's just dig into the content itself. This is an export you can get directly from YouTube Studio. And looking at this, the least watched videos, or the least 5 watched videos, are around non-technical videos. So often I'll throw different things in there as a test and learn scenario, such as why do you need a data strategy, as well as creating data strategy and monetizing your data here, writing and publishing a book on Amazon. And so you'll see there's a few different ones here which are maybe a little bit different to what I'd usually put forward in terms of technical walkthroughs and demos of how to best implement things and what tools are there to solve what business problems. So you guys don't particularly look into that too much, but interestingly at the top 5 of the list, you can see here the video I published on March the 14th. Huge amount of views this year compared to anything else. I mean, look at the gap. It's about 40% higher than the next one, and it's quite surprising, or it was originally to me, that when I post things about dbt, data build tool, I get a lot more interest. Seems to have a lot more people who are curious about finding out more about dbt in comparison to some of the other tools like Snowflake. So what is dbt, how to set it up for Snowflake, creating your first project, and implementing SCD type 2s in dbt. Take 4 slots of the 5. The other one is around the SnowPro course certification, where I provide some tips and hints based upon my experience and the students' experience that I help, either on the Master in Snowflake program or on my Udemy course or on some of the purchasers who are purchasing my latest book. So really pleasing to see a lot of people getting a good amount of value from dbt. and no doubt that gives me some good ideas of where to take this channel in 2023. And that's what the analytics, the hard stats say from YouTube Studio in terms of what is the most popular and the least popular out there in terms of the viewership and the audience I have. For me personally, one of the highlights of the year was attending the Snowflake World Data Tour conference in Sydney, where Matillion, who I partner with, had a stand. They sponsored a Blue Square stand at that event. It was great to be there as part of the team in person as well, which obviously over the last couple of years hasn't necessarily been the case. But great to be there in person. Great to meet a lot of people who are interested in Snowflake or current Snowflake customers, and have a lot of valuable conversations. So that for me was probably one of the highlights of this year, as well as releasing not just one but two books around Snowflake, Mastering Snowflake Solutions, as well as the SnowPro Core study guide more recently. And that allowed me to obviously help you guys, but also raise some money for charity in the meanwhile. So in total, we published just under 40 videos throughout the course of 2022. We had a huge uplift in subscribers, and you may have noticed that just about 3 weeks ago, we achieved another milestone of 3,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys who have subscribed to the channel and keep coming back, adding comments, interacting with the videos, and hopefully getting some good value from it as well. We do get a lot of visits. The majority of visits are from viewers who haven't subscribed. So if you do want to be notified and see the latest content going into 2023, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified of that latest video every week that we're looking to bring out. Going into 2023 then, we're looking to do obviously some more of the same, bringing to you some videos around things like Snowflake, DBT, Fivetran, Matillion. I'm also going to bring together some business use cases around where these tools can help you, as well as broadening that out a little bit more. So looking at things like AWS, Web3 concepts, and blockchain. Going to broaden this out and again try some new videos for the audience that you guys essentially that have subscribed at the moment. See how you guys take to that. If you've got other ideas and other comments, please hit me up on the comments in this video. Let me know of any ideas, any things that you'd like to see, any things that work well. For example, that DBT video that did really well. I took a bit of an old school approach, if you like, with a whiteboard and just writing down stuff, drawing diagrams out, highlighting some key points. I actually like to do that because it allows me to interact or feel as though I'm interacting and engaging with the audience more, even if it's a virtual kind of video. So really enjoyable video to make, and you guys seem to like that as well. If you want to see more of those whiteboard kind of sessions as well, again, let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that feedback. Finally then, I'm going to start releasing a weekly newsletter via LinkedIn. So if you follow me on LinkedIn, then you will see this come up from February, a weekly newsletter that will also be supported by a YouTube video on this channel as well, to kind of bring that to life. So there's going to be a number of different kind of content streams. We're also going to be running a few podcast episodes as well for the early part of this year, talking about data analytics generally, and then we're also going to be speaking to some people who work on and with Snowflake. And then hopefully at the end of June then, I'm going to make it out to Las Vegas for the annual Snowflake Summit in 2023. So that's my kind of focus and target for the first half of this calendar year, is to continue adding value to you guys, continue supporting and helping my clients do this kind of stuff for real and solve real business challenges. And then get to Vegas at the end of June and hopefully meet some more of you guys in person. And maybe, you never know, do a talk around some of the value that we've been adding. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and subscribing and for your support over the last 18 months that this channel's been going for. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, keep watching, keep subscribing. New videos coming soon. Are you looking to grow your skills this new year and looking to fulfill your career potential? Maybe you've been frustrated by being stuck in a dead-end job in your company, or your employer hasn't necessarily invested in you and you're stuck working with on-premise systems. Well, this is exactly why I designed this course, this program, Mastering Snowflake. My members join me and have typically got 10 to 15 years experience in IT and data specifically.
They've often got a lot of skills and experience that they've poured time and effort into over the years, and they want to be able to leverage that to the best degree. So they come to me, they're often quite confused about where to start. There's so many overlapping technologies out there, there's so many different buzzwords, and I want to really help you and these people cut through all of that marketing hype and really get a good understanding of how to design and deploy solutions for the cloud. I choose Snowflake because I find it really empowering to work with. It's really easy to get up and running. It's got a lot of good features and concepts as well. If you come in from an on-premise environment, will be really game-changing to you in terms of your day-to-day role. So I'm basically packaged up everything I've learned using Snowflake since 2017 across a range of implementations. I've now got a number of recipes, if you like, that allow you to take the out-of-the-box capabilities of Snowflake, package them up to address real-world business challenges. This will save you time and effort. All of the kind of mistakes and everything that I had to make initially to get to this point, you will be able to kind of fast-track yourself to that. So as part of the program itself, I provide all of the hands-on demos, the code I use, the code templates, and the patterns I use with my enterprise scale clients. You also get access to a exclusive members only group to get expert advice and share knowledge, not only around Snowflake, although we do have a number of obviously discussion points around Snowflake itself, and that could also include certification or interview guidance and advice, but we also include any tools and technologies around the modern data platform space, whether that be DBT, Matillion, Fivetran, Stitch, Elation, Atlan, Power BI, Tableau, you name it. You know, we've all got different experiences we can bring to the table. I also conduct live 60-minute group coaching calls, which are completely optional. And people from around the world turn up to those and ask me any questions, whether that be around technology, whether that be around data strategy, or architecture advice and guidance. Your investment in yourself in terms of getting into this program will continue to pay dividends to you, because obviously Snowflake is changing every single month, and all of those updates are fed back into the program periodically over time. So it's all being designed by myself from the ground up. It's very practical, it's very hands-on, provide in-depth background, not just around the theory, but with real-world case studies and in practical hands-on activities within each module. So if you're interested, this is what it looks like in terms of the course breakdown and the structure. You can apply. At the moment, we've opened the membership up for new applications. There's a link in the video description below. Please hit that link, apply to join. I'd love to have you as part of the program. The key thing for me is making sure you're the right fit and you're going to get the most amount of value from it. Thanks so much for listening. All the best on your Snowflake journey.